The effects of greed on our Christian lives. Introduction. Greed is a pervasive and destructive aspect of human nature that has significant implications for individuals within the Christian faith. It is an insatiable desire for wealth, possessions, and power that can have adverse effects on our relationship with God, our interactions with others, and our spiritual growth. This essay aims to explore the effects of greed on our Christian lives, highlighting its dangers and offering insights on cultivating contentment and generosity as Christian virtues instead. The dangers of greed. Greed is rooted in a misplaced focus on material wealth, promoting the accumulation of possessions as an end goal. This misplaced focus not only distorts our priorities but also detracts from a wholehearted pursuit of God. It fosters a spirit of idolatry, where worldly wealth becomes the object of worship and takes precedence over our relationship with God. Greed also breeds discontentment, as the pursuit of more becomes an endless cycle of desire and dissatisfaction. This discontentment can lead to an unfulfilled and restless life, overshadowing the joy and peace that comes from a genuine relationship with Christ. Additionally, greed inhibits our ability to trust and rely on God's provision, fostering a mindset of self-sufficiency rather than dependence on His grace. Effects on relationships. Greed has detrimental effects on our relationships within the Christian community and beyond. It hampers our ability to love and serve others selflessly, as our focus shifts to personal gain rather than meeting the needs of others. Additionally, greed fosters an atmosphere of competition and comparison, leading to jealousy and envy among believers. Moreover, greed damages our witness to the world. When Christians are driven by selfish ambition and avarice, it undermines the message of sacrificial love and generosity that Christ preached. It erodes the credibility of our faith and diminishes the impact we can have on a hurting world. Cultivating contentment and generosity. Overcoming greed requires a deliberate effort to cultivate contentment and generosity as Christian virtues. Contentment begins with recognizing that true fulfillment comes from a relationship with God, rather than material possessions. It involves appreciating the blessings we have and trusting in God's provision, even in times of scarcity. Generosity, on the other hand, involves recognizing our role as stewards rather than owners of our possessions. It promotes a mindset of abundance, prompting us to share our resources with others in need. Generosity also enables us to participate in the redemptive work of God, as we use our resources to alleviate suffering, support missions, and invest in the growth and well-being of others. Conclusion. In conclusion, greed poses significant dangers to our Christian lives, hindering our relationship with God, damaging our relationships with others, and impeding our spiritual growth. As followers of Christ, it is crucial that we recognize the pitfalls of greed and intentionally cultivate contentment and generosity. By redirecting our focus from worldly wealth to the eternal treasures of God's love and kingdom, we can experience the true abundance and joy that transcends material possessions. May we be known as a people marked by contentment and generosity rather than consumed by greed as we seek to embody the teachings and example of Jesus Christ.